Hi. Okay, you can. Hopefully, you can hear me. My voice sounds kind of funny right now because I've had nothing to drink yet, and I slept a lot. Um, I just wanted to wish you all a happy Easter. I hope it's a good one. I hope you get to spend time with everybody who you want to, and I hope that your Easter's wonderful and it's perfect or whatever you want it to be. Because nothing's perfect. Whatever. Okay. Happy Easter. I hope it's a great one. I wanted to discuss a few things too, like what Easter means to me. It's a lot. When I was little, my dad would have us dye eggs. We never really hunted them because we've always lived in apartments, and the grass in apartments is not very trustworthy to be putting any sort of food into, even if it's in a hard-boiled shell. So there were a few years we would go up to like my grandparents' house or something, and we would hunt eggs there. But by the time we were in 8th grade, Papa started thinking we were too old for hunting eggs. We were, but he thought when we hit 8th grade we were too old for Easter baskets. So he put our Easter food in a huge egg, a huge clear egg, which I would show you because I think I have it somewhere, but I would have to go and dig it out of a box most likely because I never really use it. Um, my fondest Easter memory would have to be when I found out the Easter Bunny didn't exist. I wasn't old enough to think that it didn't exist, but I have an older brother, so that explains a lot, doesn't it? My brother told me that the Easter Bunny didn't exist, and at the time we lived in this really old house with my grandparents. And you know those vents, the see-through vents in like churches and old houses and stuff? Well, this house had those. You could look straight down and see anything you wanted to, everything they were doing down there, just by looking down through the vent. Because the vent went straight down. It didn't have any curves or anything. So brother's sitting there trying to convince me that the Easter Bunny doesn't exist, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, right, you have no proof. And then he has me look through the vent in his floor, which we were camping in his room at the time. I had this Barbie tent, and he had a Ninja Turtle tent. And we weren't allowed to use them outside because God was paranoid. We weren't allowed to use them outside. So we were camping in them up in our room. And brother has me look through the vent, and I see my dad putting the Easter baskets on the table that they're normally put on. When we wake up the next day. So I go down there and I go, Papa, you're the Easter bunny? And my brother's behind me, he's trying to stop me, and Papa glares, my dad glares at my brother, and he goes, Joshua, Benjamin, man. And it was funny because my brother got in so much trouble just for telling me that the Easter bunny didn't exist. I don't remember how I stopped believing in Santa or how I stopped believing in any of the others. I just remember how I stopped believing in the Easter Bunny. It was because I was told that the Easter Bunny didn't exist. I have I don't know how many people will watch this, but those of who do, I would love it if you left a comment below or something telling me your fondest memory or how you found out the Easter Bunny didn't exist. One or the other. Both would be kind of cool though. But that absolutely had to be my fondest memory. My fondest Easter memory. I loved it. I thought it was, it's the greatest Easter. It was the most awesome Easter ever, even though I didn't believe in the Easter Bunny anymore. It was still really cool. I loved that Easter. Alright, well, I love you guys. Bye. Happy Easter.